everyone. Keith from Yellowfin Digital here. Let me share my screen here with you. Okay. So what I'm here to talk to you about today is how to set up a Google business profile, or what used to be called Google My Business profile. So these are extremely important because when somebody searches whatever your industry is and they search, handyman near me, and you see the map show up, this is the listing that shows up there. So if you don't have one of these, one, it's free. But two, it's extremely powerful in order to be able to get in front of the customers that are actively looking for the services that you offer. So it's an extremely powerful free tool. So I want to show you how to set it up here. Super simple. I'm going to go through and just set one up real quick. So the name of the company I'm going to be setting up is Flow Pro Painting Co. It's a painter. So I'm going to put the business category right here. You can change or add more later. Just don't worry about getting it perfect right there in case you want to add something later. Click next. Do you want to add a location customers can visit, like a store or office? For this specific business, there is no store. It's a home service, so they all go to the person's home. If for some reason you are not a home service, you're just a local business like a restaurant or a dentist or something like that, then click yes. Or if you're a home service, but you also have a place where people come visit and look at samples or something like that, then you could click yes. But in this case, we're going to click no. Where do you serve your customers? I'm just going to put Corpus Christi right now because Corpus Christi is where I'm at. I could add North Padre Island because I'm actually on North Padre, but you can add as many as you want here and add more later. So I'll just do 2 for right now. Phone number. So the phone number, let me look up the phone number real quick, 256-289-7030. This is the easiest way because they're going to try to verify that you're a real business. So they're going to text a number to that. So Flow Pro Painting Co.com. So it's important if you have a website to put your website URL right here, because ultimately Google's going to use everything that you give them to try to verify that you're a real business. If you don't get verified with just your email or with just your text message that they'll send you, then you have to do a video, and it's a thing. So it's not super easy. So you hope that this works the first time. You click next, and sorry, it's taking so long. So now it wants me to verify my mailing address. So I'm just going to put here that address right there because it doesn't really matter. Texas. So phone code, that's what I want to try to do. So I'm going to click next, and I want them to text it to me. So then I'm going to get a 6-digit code right here. So it's 86218. Okay. Now I'm verified. You're not really verified, but you can go to the next step. So you click next, and then you just say, this is the type of work that I do. And obviously you can click whatever it is that you want to click, right? Then you can add a customer service as well if there's something that's not on here that you do offer. Click next. You can set your hours of operation. I strongly suggest you do this because people will look at it and try to figure out, hey, when are they actually open? Will they answer when I call? So what I like to do is just do copy and paste. It's just faster than trying to do it the other way, where you scroll down every time. So we're just going to say that they are closed on the weekends, and then click next. Add messaging. I would always suggest that you accept messages because there's some people don't want to talk to people these days. So they want to text you, they want to message you if they can. They don't want to actually pick up the phone and call. So I accept messages. It'll actually come through your email. So if you have your email on your phone, it's an easy way to get to it. And then add a description right here. So what you're going to do is you're going to try to make it sound as good as you possibly can about why people should use you and why you're the expert, why you're the best in the area. You have 750 characters to do it. A lot of times I'll use ChatGPT to help customers. They'll give me an about that they put together, and then I make it sound a little bit better with ChatGPT. But you can put that there. Then photos of your work. I would suggest you put as many as you can right here. So the problem is that sometimes when you select them, they don't show up right away. So don't add them more than once. Just add them one time and it'll come through and it won't be a problem. It just takes it a little while for it to come through sometimes. I'm not going to try to go find pictures, but you see what you do is you add them right there. Claim your $500 advertising credit. If you want to advertise, great, claim it. If not, just skip it. And then if you want a custom email address, they'll let you do that here. Obviously, I'm going to skip that as well. So your edits will be visible once you're verified. Okay, great. So they told me I'm verified. I'm not actually verified. And then it says Google is processing your verification. It can take up to 5 days. Most time it says it can take up to 20 minutes. But who knows? I've already set what I've actually already set this up. So that's probably why it's doing what it's doing. But this is it actually completed. So you can see I added photos here. And the biggest thing is this is what you see right now. Once it's verified, you'll see this and you can complete the info. It'll tell you what else you need to do to complete your business profile. So it wants me to advertise before I'm fully done. We're not ready for that yet. So we skip it. But the biggest thing that you want to do is when you get reviews, you want to go in and you want to respond to them. But also you can click this get more reviews right here and copy that. And what you're going to do is you're going to take that and you're going to send that to previous customers that like the work that you've done, and try to get reviews out of them, because we all know that the more Google reviews you have, the more reputable you look, and the more people like it. The less barrier of entry that you have for potential customers. So right now, this is a brand new one. Their 5-star only have 4 Google reviews. Obviously, they need to get a lot more. But you can set up other things here too. So if you have products or services, you can edit those right there. You can set up Q&A for just common questions that people ask. Here you can see info about calls. So this one hasn't been turned on yet, so turn it on. So 0 missed calls. But again, you can kind of go through and look over time, like, did you have missed calls? Did you get phone calls? But yeah, it's really pretty self-explanatory once again here. You'll be able to see the number of people who've actually interacted with your profile, calls, messages, bookings, website clicks, so on and so forth. Again, this is brand new, so there's really nothing there. But over time, you'll be able to see historically what's going on. But again, this is extremely powerful. Free tool. You can do a lot of work to it. So you can come in and add updates. I would suggest you do this. Add an update, add an offer, add an event. So anytime you have a customer that you get finished up with, come in here, select photos, give a description about what you did for the customer, and then you can pick one of these different calls to action. So like call now, for example. If you did a really nice roofing job, you would come in here, drag photos in there, and then say, hey, call now or learn more, something like that. But the more you do this and the more you interact, the better your chances of showing up when somebody does something like this. So if I type in handyman near me, the goal ultimately is to show up. So this is paid advertising, but ultimately the goal is to show up right here. So this is the Google business profile section, and you'll see Flip Flop Handyman. That's the handyman service that I own, and we show up first. Obviously we should. I do this for a living, but a lot of it is just the blocking and tackling, doing the simple basic things that need to be done in order to show up, which is get reviews and then update as often as you possibly can. Put those pictures up there, give a description of what the work that you did is. The more detailed, the better, because Google will read that and know exactly what you did for the customer. So that's really all I've got as far as setting it up. Again, it takes a while. You might have to go back and do a video. If for some reason you get stuck, feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to help you. I've done hundreds of these things, so they're very easy for me to set up. And I'm happy to help you any way I can. Wish you the best of luck.